Hey guys, Rob Reviews here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be doing another leftovers review. I do apologise, I was off yesterday. I didn't have any time to make any videos, not even one. I know, I'm sorry, so sorry. Yeah, but hopefully we can catch up with Season 1 today. We can finish Season 1, hopefully, of The Leftovers. I imagine we can do it. It's only 2 episodes, and I think I'll probably release a Walking Dead one and maybe one Game of Thrones one. That's what I'll try to do today. I'll give you this I'll give it this Leftovers one, I'll do one Walking Dead one, then I'll do a Game of Thrones one, and then a final Leftovers one, and then, I'll conclude with a day. Anyway. Moving on, this one is Leftovers, Season 1, Episode 9, The Garveys at Their Best. So this is actually a flashback episode, which is kind of cool. We see actually, it kind of goes over the Mapleton residents experiencing, obviously, the first kind of few days, the lead up to the departure, and then near to the end of the episode, we actually see the departure. So we see the Mapleton Person of the Year victory party is thrown for Kevin's father. Obviously, Kevin's father is kind of known as because of course he is the police chief at that time. And we see Kevin is also starting up as an officer anyway, just sort of following his father's footsteps. We see that Laurie, of course, is a psychiatrist. Patti is actually her patient, and we see Patti's getting talked, and Patti's kind of sensing an upcoming apocalypse event. She also talks about her husband, Neil, and all that, with that stuff. We see Tom, obviously, finding his biological father and having, getting kind of pissed off with him and trying to approach him. Really interesting stuff with Tom, because of course he's not actually Kevin's real son. It was obviously, but Kevin kind of raised him as his own. We see Kevin obviously attacking the man as well. We see Jill preparing for a science fair with her friends, obviously talking to all of her friends. They're preparing for that. We have Nora spending time with her family. She's getting interviewed for interviews for a job working with the mayor and stuff, the mayor candidate, which of course is the mayor that we have in the present. We have Kevin pursues a deer that's wreaking havoc in Mapleton. Of course, we see the school, and the deer's actually gone into the school and destroyed it, and he's following this deer. It's quite significant because, of course, we have the whole thing with the deer. I think it's episode 1 where Kevin sees the deer and then it just gets shot. Does it get shot? No, it gets attacked by dogs, I think. Yeah. It gets attacked by dogs, yeah. What does happen in this episode? I don't know. He chases it around where it flees. It's hit by a car in this one. Yeah, he chases it to a house, obviously, and then, and it flees and it goes and it gets hit by a car. And the driver then is, of course, this woman. He meets her, he talks to her. She asks him, are you a good guy? And he says, no. And they go into a hotel room. And he obviously cheats on his wife with this woman. And then when they're having sex, of course, she kind of disappears. We see Nora is with her family, and she's talking with them. She's having an argument with her husband, and when she goes back in, her children and her husband are all gone. And obviously she kind of breaks down. We have Jill and Tom they're forming a circle at the science fair to obviously make this to connect. So they connect. The electricity connects through their bodies, obviously, and turns on this light, and then a few of them just disappear, and the things cut out. And then, of course, probably the most kind of disturbing one and most upsetting one, because we see Laurie earlier on in the episode have an ultrasound. She's obviously having a baby, and while her husband is cheating on her, she's obviously got this baby, and then she's obviously the doctor goes out for something. She's having an ultrasound. She looks at the baby, and then suddenly she looks away. She looks back, and the fetus is just gone. It's just disappeared. The baby's gone. That honestly is the most shocking one, I didn't expect that. Really, really weird. And obviously that kind of, I guess, shows us an insight to why Laurie left. And it gives us a few more answers to why she left. Now, overall, this episode is a bit weird, because I think, like I said, I said it in the last review, but The Leftovers is very unconventional. It's not like normal TV shows. It's really different. And it gave us a flashback episode as the penultimate episode. It's just really weird. The penultimate episode of the season, and it gave us a flashback. It's just really odd. This would have been maybe better as maybe the pilot, or possibly the second episode, or maybe somewhere in the middle. It's just really random as the 9th episode. But I like it, I really do. And I think it was a really cool episode. It's an episode I think we did need. It could have been done in flashbacks, like I said. They can do flashback episodes where they do flashbacks between the two. But I think this was really fun. It was a fun flashback episode just to see everything. So we have all kind of the dots connected, I guess. We know everything which happened prior, and I think it was an interesting one anyway. One I think was cool, and I really did enjoy it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Tell me your thoughts on the episode. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Did you loathe it? Please do tell me, and I shall see you next video. Thanks for watching as always. Goodbye.